Welcome everyone to Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City. And if you're ready to place a bet, a safe one is. We've got a great show for you tonight. This is the Presidential Wrestling Federation, and this is Make Wrestling Great Again. I'm Stunning Steve Lincoln Douglas, here, as always, with my beloved cohort,
James J. Hamilton.
That's just it. And boy, James, what a card we have tonight.
Really great. A lot of great matches here. All the titles are going to be on the line. We got a new owner here in the PWF.
Yes, we certainly do.
See how that goes. As you recall, the unfortunate events of secession crisis.
Well, it's hard to gauge. At this point, James, we don't know. We're kind of in the middle of things here. The CCW won that event.
Yep.
We've lost our Southern Territory, but Donald Trump has bought the PWF.
Yep, saved it from bankruptcy, and we're able to continue here. A lot of great presidential superstars ready to wrestle.
That's it. He has set up a fine card at one of his own establishments here, James.
Indeed. I mean, I thought the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino had gone out of business, but I guess it's back with the flagship PWF launching it back into existence.
And what a spectacle.
Yep.
Look at this crowd, radiant.
Capacity crowd. Very happy.
Absolutely loving every second of this. For our pay-per-view viewers, you missed the Kid Rock concert that opened the show, but yes, he was here and he entertained the crowd.
Well, they are pumped up.
And they certainly are.
They are ready to go.
Very happy. Donald Trump, I suppose that's one thing we could say. He's trying to bring a little bit more showmanship into the PWF.
Yep. I mean, we're here to make wrestling great again. I thought the PWF was already pretty great to begin with. Maybe we'll keep it great here tonight.
I believe we will, James. We got a pretty great match to kick us off here. Let's get down to ringside for the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, our opening bout in this corner, Joseph Rubenet Biden. Here he comes, current president of the United States. Of course, you remember Presidential Mania. Joe Biden.
He faced the Presidential Rumble winner, Abraham Lincoln, somewhat of an anticlimactic main event there.
Indeed it was. Joe Biden counted out of the match, and of course the presidency can't change hands on a countout.
Yep, and this is the presidency not on the line here in this match. It's just for pride. This is a match specially booked by our new owner.
That's Joe it. That's right. Donald Trump, our new owner, set this match up, and here comes Biden, shambling uncertainly towards the ring.
Yeah, I don't know if he looks ready for this match. He's got a pretty formidable opponent.
He certainly does, and, well, his opponent's about to be announced here. Here we go. And his opponent, William Howard Taft. Oh, boy, here he comes. I'm rumbling in my seat with each step that he takes. William Howard Taft. Wow. Making his way to the ring and looking stern and determined here.
Yep, Donald Trump not really a Joe Biden fan, and he chose the biggest man in the PWF.
He most certainly did.
As Biden's opponent here.
We have a very one-sided match here. Joe Biden weighing about 1/6 of what Taft weighs.
Well, he does weigh almost exactly half. Slightly more than half a Taft. But hey, Joe Biden, he could surprise us here.
Indeed he could. He has surprised many people in the past, and, well, that trend could very well continue here tonight as he squares away against William Howard Taft. The opponents now in their respective corners. Instructions have been given, and we are ready to make wrestling great again here tonight with our opening bout. Here we go, Joe Biden and William Howard Taft squaring off against one another. Joe Biden, he appears to be looking out into the crowd. Taft taking advantage. He grabs Biden by the hand and gives him a hard right hand. Biden now, he's back against the ropes. Taft, he grabs him by the throat and holds him against the ropes. And he's pummeling.
Oh, my.
He's just pummeling Joe Biden.
Biden is in trouble already.
He's pummeling Joe Biden against the ropes. Now he's grabbed him up. He's picking him up over his head. Oh, my God. He's got Biden up.
Look at him.
He's dropped him into the center of the ring like a rag doll. Taft, he at a leisurely pace, here he goes. He's bounding back off the ropes and, oh, he's up and what a splash. My God.
My God. Joe Biden was just crushed. Crushed by all 340 pounds.
All
William
the air
Howard
is
Taft.
knocked out of him.
He is... Wow, he's got to be done. Look at him.
Taft,
I don't know if he's even conscious.
Taft is taking his time getting to his feet. He seems bemused. He's just taking his time here. He's brushing his hair back. He's fixing his mustache. He's looking down at Biden.
Biden is just crumpled in the
Got a
middle of the
smirk
ring.
on his face. What's Taft doing? Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Taft is climbing up. He's climbing up to the top rope.
My
God.
How can the rope even support his weight?
I don't believe it. I think the ring's going to collapse. The ring might collapse. Taft off the top rope. Oh, my God.
It's the Filipino wave.
It's the Filipino wave, Joe Biden. He's killed. He's dead.
He could be dead in there.
And Taft, with the easy cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Oh, my God. What an ignominious defeat. I think it's the quickest match we've ever seen here.
Oh,
And
my God.
They're going to have to test the ring supports after this match to make sure that the ring can support the rest of the presidential superstars the remainder of this bout. My God, William Howard Taft, near 400 pounds, climbing to the top rope.
Wow.
To deliver the Filipino wave.
Taft, a dominating
devastating
victory.
move he came up with. My God.
Joe Biden still unconscious in the center of the ring. He is hurt. He needs medical attention.
Well, here comes some of the PWF medics now with their stretcher, and it looks like they're going to roll Biden out of the ring onto the stretcher, and he's going to be carried out of here bodily. My goodness, we'll have to bring you updates on his condition as the night progresses.
What's this? That's Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. He's
coming
run
out.
straight into the stretcher. Oh, my God, Joe Biden.
My God.
He's fallen off the stretcher. He's hurtled into the barricade. He
Trump
smacked his head. Now Trump, he's stomping on his face.
Joe Biden is unconscious.
My God. The
Donald Trump
Joe
is stopping him. He is the owner of the PWF. Look at him.
Oh, my goodness, Joe Biden is... The medics, they don't know what to do. They're standing back. They can't mess with the owner, Donald Trump. He's having his way with Joe Biden.
Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, he just spit on him.
Unbelievable.
Trump now making his way to the ring.
What is he doing?
He's calling for a microphone.
And look at this. Look, here's a bunch of PWF girls. A bunch of PWF girls coming down now, and they're surrounding Trump, forming an entourage as he makes his way to the ring. And here he goes. He's gesturing for a microphone.
It's like Trump has hired a lot more PWF girls. I didn't know we had that many.
Well, it was certainly outside of my purview. But my goodness, Trump now in the center of the ring. He's got an entourage of PWF girls, and he's gesturing for a microphone. Well, now he's got it, and it looks like he's going to make a few words here. Gentlemen and broads, how about that Joe Biden? What a loser. Losing this match just like he lost the presidential election against me. Thank you. As we know, the PWF, the failing PWF, was dying. It was in its death throes, and I swooped in kind of like the Spider-Man, Tom Holland. We love Tom Holland, we love his body, but I swooped in, and I'm here to save the day. Easy peasy and big changes. Kind of like Dune. We made Dune a thing, it's a movie. And big, beautiful changes. Timothy Chalamet. We love Timothy Chalamet. Great body. He fucked that peach. And we all got hard, am I right? We love women here. The ladies. They need an equal say. They aren't just washed up menopausal has-beens. They can fight. And they will. I'm happy to introduce the women's division. Frances Cleveland is here. She opened up a wonderful institution, big, beautiful building, the home for friendless colored girls. As though the blacks would trust someone whose husband is the size of a slave ship. But you know, Eleanor Roosevelt, we gotta give her credit. She's got a face like a dog, but the brains of a dolphin or some other smart animal. And she said to me, she says, ladies in wrestling, and I say yes. But innovations. We're talking about innovations. I got steel cage made right here in America. American steel, and people, you don't ever hear this. Nobody says this. But people love steel cage. People come up to me all the time about steel cage. Big guys, tough guys, with tears in their eyes, and they say, we love steel cage, thank you. And we'll have the best steel cage, believe me. As a matter of fact, George Washington, the great George Washington, PWF champion, George Washington, he's going to find himself in one of our fine American-made steel cages here tonight against the top contender. Who could it be? Everybody's asking. Everybody wants to know who. Oh, who's the top contender? Everybody comes up to me. Women and children come up to me. Who's the top contender? I don't know. I can't tell you. But everybody's asking about it, and you're going to find out here tonight who the top contender is. Who's going to be up against George Washington for the PWF Championship is on the line in a steel cage match. So many superstars, it could be anybody. What great superstars we have here. Unbelievable superstars. Franklin Pierce is here, and you know, fabulous Frankie Pierce. Frank Pierce walks into a bar every morning and stays there until it closes. But we love Frankie Pierce. Gadsden. We love Gadsden. Austin, not so much. Not big on Austin. That wasn't a good look, and people didn't like Frank for that. As a matter of fact, I think we hate him. But Franklin Pierce is here. James Buchanan walks into a bathroom, and he sees a leprechaun taking a piss at a urinal. And he walks over to the leprechaun, he grabs him, and he says, I got you. I want that pot of gold. And the leprechaun says, I haven't a pot of gold, but I could grant you a wish. And Buchanan says to the leprechaun, make me the greatest president in history. And the leprechaun says, I can do that, but I have to fuck you in the ass. And Buchanan says to him, he says, well, okay. He acquiesces. He drops his drawers and says, here we go. And the leprechaun, he performs anal intercourse on James Buchanan. And then later on, it turns out James Buchanan, he's not a great president. He's not a good president at all. In fact, he's a bad president. And James Buchanan says to himself, I can't believe that leprechaun lied to me. And meanwhile, James Madison says, I can't believe James Buchanan thought I was a leprechaun. Of course, I'm just kidding. James Madison, a fierce heterosexual. So he says. Of course, his wife Dolley, we all love Dolley. Dolley never got pregnant. It makes you wonder. That being said, let me tell you a story that I heard from a very reliable source. Very reliable. The Clintons are here. Bill and Hillary Clinton. They're here tonight. Bill Clinton, he's drunk one night. He's stumbling up the stairs. He goes to the bedroom. And his wife, Hillary, she sits up in bed. He's woken her up and she looks over at him and she sees he's got a sheep under his arm. And Bill says, "This is the pig I've been fucking." And Hillary says, "You fucking moron, that's a sheep, not a pig." And Bill says to her, he says, "Shut the fuck up. I was talking to the sheep." But we got a great card for you people tonight. A big, beautiful card. They tell me the best. It's the best card. Likely the best that we've ever seen in terms of professional wrestling. And, of course, we are going to make wrestling great again. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, folks. Donald
Indeed.
Trump,
Wow.
owner of the Presidential Wrestling Federation. Quite a message.
Making quite a statement there in regards to the direction of the PWF.
Yep, and of course, as he mentioned, George Washington tonight in the main event will be defending the PWF belt in a steel cage match.
That's it, and he's going to be against the number one contender, and nobody knows who that is. Who is the number one contender? Who's going to face George Washington for the PWF Championship bout in a steel cage match?
Well, it's got to be Abraham Lincoln.
Well,
Abraham Lincoln was robbed at State of Disunion, interference of the CCW.
that argument could certainly be made. I think if anybody has a clear claim for a title shot, it is Abraham Lincoln.
I mean, yeah, that rematch needs to happen. Abraham Lincoln, clearly the number one contender here, and I fully expect to see him against George Washington in the steel cage here
And
tonight.
what a sight that would be, James. But for now, let's turn our attention down to the ring for our second bout of the night.
We've got the Tag Team Championship on the line.
That's it, the PWF Tag Team Championship on the line. The Bushes. As you remember, State of Disunion, the Bushes, eking it out against Teddy Roosevelt and William Howard Taft.
Let's go down to ringside for the introductions in this epic Tag Team Championship match.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, the PWF Tag Team Champions, the Bushes, George H.W. Bush and George W. Bush.
Yep, they're the Bushes. They're looking strong. They've got the tag team belts. Of course, you remember they won them at State of Disunion with a great display of teamwork.
Indeed, that their teamwork really paid off because on the other end, boy, what a lapse of teamwork you saw.
Right, and that,
With TR and Taft.
well, that brings us to the Bushes' opponents in this match.
And their opponents. Theodore Roosevelt and his partner, Grover Cleveland.
That's right.
My goodness!
The Roosevelt-Taft team dissolved.
Well,
After
we
State
saw
of
that.
Disunion,
Certainly enough. I can't believe that TR is back with a new partner as quick as this.
Well, he had the biggest man in the PWF as his partner. Now he's got the second biggest.
Indeed he does, and Grover Cleveland, my God, what a force to be reckoned with.
Look at them.
We remember how long he held in at the Presidential Rumble. He is a force to be reckoned with, and TR knows it. My
is.
God.
The big man and the dude. Look at those mustaches.
We could be looking at the new PWF Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, if they can hold it together teamwork-wise, they're I think the Bushes are in a lot of trouble.
Indeed, they could be, James.
Yep, and let's see which Chief Justice is going to come down to officiate this match.
Yes, that...
Look at...
Oh my God! Oh my God, it's William Howard Taft!
Chief Justice Taft!
It's Chief Justice Taft!
He was just out here!
It's Chief Justice Taft! He just beat Joe Biden!
He
just throttled Joe Biden in a match. Now he's coming out to officiate the next bout! I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
He just went back in the dressing room to change into his referee's outfit. William Howard Taft, of course, does double duty as a presidential superstar and a Chief Justice.
That's right.
Here.
He switched into his Spanx. Oh my God!
Look at Teddy Roosevelt. He is furious. He and Taft do not get along. I don't see how it's fair that Taft is referee in this match. Teddy Roosevelt is mad.
Teddy Roosevelt. He's gesturing towards us as though we have some control over this. Teddy, we don't have control over this. We have no say.
Taft is the official. Complain to him. If you don't like that, maybe ask Donald Trump.
Taft now tapping Roosevelt on the shoulder, getting him to pay attention here. And all right,
Taft is saying, calm down, we got a match here.
The Bushes and Teddy Roosevelt and Grover Cleveland in their respective corners. Taft now in the center of the ring, and it looks like we are ready to begin this bout. The PWF Tag Team Championship on the line.
Here we go.
Off to the races. George H.W. Bush and Grover Cleveland now squaring away. Cleveland, he rushes in. He's trying to grab up George H.W. Bush. Bush squirreling away quickly. Cleveland, he swings a wild right arm. It doesn't connect. Bush hopping back. This is going to be a test of speed versus strength, James.
Well, that's how the Bushes managed to stay alive in the last tag team championship.
That's it. They wore their opponents down, and I think that tactic is what they're going for here. Cleveland charging after George H.W. Bush.
Bush stepping aside. Oh, he just hit Cleveland in the back of the head there on his way past.
Ooh, with a quick right arm.
George H.W. Bush now dancing around, bobbing and weaving away from Grover Cleveland. Cleveland looks mad.
Cleveland trying to lunge in for a spear. Oh, Bush, he hops over him. Cleveland's on the ground and Bush now against the ropes. And what's he doing? Oh, my goodness. A flying double knee drop to the back midsection of Grover Cleveland.
That has gotta hurt.
Pain. He is in pain.
Cleveland clutching his lower back.
Rolling outside of the ring. Chief Justice Taft, he's starting to count. It's Cleveland. Tries to walk off some of that pain. He's going over towards his side of the ring, of course. His opponent stalking him eagerly inside of the ring.
Cleveland, well, he gets back in the ring before he's counted out, and he's going to tag in Teddy Roosevelt.
Here comes
Teddy Roosevelt keeping an eye on Taft here, but he's also got his eye on George H.W. Bush.
He certainly does, and he knows that from experience, James, that he has to keep an eye on both of these Bushes.
Teddy Roosevelt now stalking into the ring. He's got his fists up. He's going for George H.W. Bush. Oh, Teddy Roosevelt got him there.
Oh, my goodness.
He got him.
He connected with a solid blow to the cheek, and that looked like it hurt.
He throws George H.W. Bush up against the ropes, coming back, and a clothesline.
Oh, my goodness, what a clothesline. Now, TR, what's he doing? He's climbing up to the top rope. TR, oh, my goodness, a flying leg drop.
Oh, my God.
My God.
TR's going for the pin. One,
two.
No, he kicked out. He kicked out.
Oh, my goodness, he barely kicked out of that. I don't believe it.
Teddy Roosevelt. He picks up George H.W. Bush. He's picking him up over his head now.
Whoa.
He threw him right out of the ring onto the concrete. George H.W. Bush crumpled onto the concrete on the outside.
And he's flaunting in the center of the ring now. He's trying to amp up the crowd.
And look at Chief Justice Taft. He is counting out George W. Bush right now. Displaying no favoritism.
Indeed, he seems to be fairly officiating this bout.
George H.W. Bush.
He's beginning to stir.
He needs to get back into the ring real quick now. And
he's on his hands and knees, and there he goes. He scrambles into the ring quickly.
Just in time.
He beats the count. He's in the ring, and
Roosevelt is right on top of him.
Well, he's not wasting any time. He's picking George H.W. Bush up now.
He flings him against the ropes. Bush ducks under a clothesline, and look, he scrambled into the corner to tag
Nicely
W.
done with a tag. He tags in George W. Here comes George W.
He's mad.
W. Bush, he's pissed off.
He's flying at Teddy Roosevelt.
They're flailing in the center of the ring. Fists are going back and
trading blows. Look at him. Wow.
And Teddy Roosevelt seems to be taking the worst of it, James.
George W. Bush raining blows upon Teddy Roosevelt.
Unbelievable!
Looks like he's going to grab him up and throw him against the ropes and...
Oh, and a quick power slam! Wow! My God! Taking complete control of the bout.
W's going to get on top of Teddy Roosevelt now. Looks like he's going to get him in an ankle lock.
Ooh.
He's working the ankle there. Teddy Roosevelt in a lot of pain.
Teddy Roosevelt shrieking in pain.
He is trying to reach the ropes there to break this hold. He is pretty close. He's getting that. And he's got the rope.
He's got it.
And Chief Justice Taft tells W to break it up the rope.
Get off him. And there you go. Taft.
You know, you thought Teddy Roosevelt didn't think he was going to get a fair shake from Chief Justice Taft.
Well, that's for sure. And neither did I, James. But my goodness. Taft proving to be just what he should be.
Has a lot of integrity as a Chief Justice here, despite his personal rivalry with TR.
That's right. What a great Chief Justice in William Howard Taft. And what a match we're seeing here.
Indeed. Teddy Roosevelt now, keeping his distance from George W. Bush. Bush going in for the spear. Teddy Roosevelt's got him. It's a pile driver.
Oh, my God.
Teddy Roosevelt turned the tables on Bush there.
What a quick and devastating pile driver. Bush ran into it. He was going in for a spear, and Roosevelt just lifted it up and dropped him on his head.
TR bounces off the ropes, coming in for a big leg drop.
Ooh.
And now, TR, he's going to tag in Grover Cleveland.
Here comes Big Grover Cleveland. What is he going to do to the prone George W. Bush? Bush, he's trying to stir. He's trying to reach towards his father over there in the rope, who's reaching out desperately, calling for him.
Grover Cleveland grabbed him by the ankles and drags him back into the center of the ring.
Oh, my God. What's he doing? He's driving him back towards his corner. And now Grover Cleveland, he's going to the top rope. What's Cleveland doing?
Oh, my God.
He's climbing up to the top rope. He's got both arms in the air. He's ready to give a veto.
He's going for the veto.
Oh, my God, George W. Bush.
He's rolled out of the way.
Cleveland is smashed down on the canvas. George W. Bush, he's scrambling over. He's tagged in his father.
Wow.
George H.W. Bush coming into the ring to the prone Cleveland now. That veto was overridden. And here comes George H.W. Bush. He's picking up Cleveland.
Wow.
Off the canvas. He's a big knee to the head to begin things. He's lifted him up now, and he's tossing him against the corner. And now he's just starting to lay some blows into him against the corner of the ropes. Cleveland now.
Cleveland is in trouble.
Indeed. He appears to be in some serious trouble. Teddy Roosevelt screaming, "Get over here."
The Bush is displaying their teamwork and their technical prowess. They've got Grover Cleveland isolated in the opposite corner. He needs to get to the tag, but he's going to have to get through George H.W. Bush first.
That's right, James. No tag team in the PWF works better together than the Bushes, and that's why they're the PWF tag team champions.
That's true. Grover Cleveland now, cornered. What's he going to do?
Oh, my God, a savage headbutt from Grover Cleveland.
Wow.
Out of nowhere, and HW is rocked. He's bleeding.
Look at that.
Cleveland
that headbutt.
Now, he's going over. He's making the tag. Here comes TR.
Here comes TR, and he's angry. He grabs a hold of George H.W. Bush. That
wounded George H.W. Bush.
That headbutt split his head open.
He's bleeding over his right eye.
And TR is going to waste no time. He trips George H.W. Bush to the ground. He grabs his head. He's slamming his head against the canvas.
Oh, my goodness.
There is blood all over the canvas.
Oh, my
TR
goodness.
slamming him.
He's just slamming his face off the mat. My God.
Look at the savagery in his eyes. TR wants those tag team belts.
My God, George H.W. Bush looking like a rag doll.
He is in trouble. Something's got to be done here. Oh, look, George W. Bush is trying to get in the ring.
George W. Wait, Taft is stopping him. Wow. Taft is holding him back.
Chief Justice Taft, quite
Getting him out of the ring.
formidable referee to try to get around.
Indeed.
Asserting himself here, trying to keep this match fair. George W. Bush back on the outside, and HW is in trouble.
Yes, he is.
TR looking to finish this
He's
thing
lifting
off.
up George H.W.
He's going for the Trust Buster.
What's this?
Nope.
Taft
bumped into him. TR and HW have fallen down. Taft bumping into him during the Trust Buster.
And Taft now, he's
Look at him.
off balance, it seems. He's bounding off the ropes, and he's up in the...
just
my
splashed
God!
TR.
Oh, my God, he fell on... fell on TR.
That was deliberate. That was a splash.
Are you
TR
sure?
prone. It looked like it to me.
Oh, my God.
George
If that's true, what
H.W.
a
Bush
turn of events.
stirring. He's going for the pin.
One,
Counting him down.
3, it's over! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! What just happened?
Chief Justice Taft. He cost TR that match.
What just happened?
That was
TR?
that had to have been his plan all along.
Trying to get some air back into his emptied lungs.
TR had HW in the Trust Buster. Taft just coincidentally bumped into him and then gave him a splash. It
looked like to me that Taft slipped, bumped into him, and they fell, and Taft, in his stumbling, he bounded off the ropes and then fell forward onto Teddy Roosevelt.
I think that was
it could have been intentional?
It seemed premeditated. I think that was the whole reason he was an official in this match.
Oh my God!
He seemed to have been playing it straight.
He
all
certainly
along.
was.
I think it was all an act.
Oh no!
Look at the Bushes. They are celebrating with the belts. They've retained the championship. Grover Cleveland is yelling at Taft. TR getting back to his feet now.
Trying to gain his breath.
He is furious about what just happened. And, oh my God, Cleveland and TR.
What are they doing?
They're attacking Taft.
Oh my God.
They're double teaming him.
He's getting double teamed. He's getting
raining blows upon him.
Shit kicked out of him. They're wailing on him. They're wailing on Taft. Oh my God. Taft now down on the canvas. Grover Cleveland, he's climbing to the top rope.
Oh my God.
He's got both arms in the air. He's setting up the veto. Here he comes. Oh my God.
It's the veto.
Oh my God.
Taft has been crushed in the center of the ring.
He just vetoed Taft. He just vetoed Taft. Now, what's Roosevelt doing? What's Roosevelt doing? He's scooping Taft up off the mat.
I think he's going for the Trust Buster. There's no way he can lift Taft into the Trust Buster. Oh my God!
He's lifting William over Taft. Oh my God! Trust Buster! It's a Trust Buster!
My God! This is inhuman!
Unbelievable! Oh my God!
Taft, he is the referee in this match. He is unconscious. Teddy Roosevelt, he just kicked him in the head.
What a turn of events.
Grover Cleveland, they're leaving the ring.
Grover Cleveland just spat on him as they were walking away. Unbelievable turn of events, James. Oh, my God.
My God, Taft he is unconscious. Teddy Roosevelt is furious. He feels Taft has cost him the tag team championship yet again.
Indeed, is Donald Trump going to look into this?
Well, I think Donald Trump ought to set up a match between Taft and Roosevelt. Let them settle this thing once and for all.
I think so. It might just must come to that.
I can't wait for that match personally.
Indeed, it's certainly been building up.
Meanwhile, the Bushes once again retaining the tag team championship belts.
What a match we saw here. And we're just getting started. We're about to go down to ringside now for our next bout, and This is a game changer. As the president stated in his opening address tonight, we are introducing the PWF Women's Division, and we have a Women's Championship match tonight, James.
Yep, the Women's Championship belt will be on the line.
The two contenders, Dolley Madison and Elegant Eleanor Roosevelt. We haven't seen Elegant Eleanor since the Rumble. She's been in training, and as President Trump stated, it was she that went to him and said, Ladies Division, PWF.
She is eager to shine in her own right.
That's right, she's been building up towards this.
She'll get her chance tonight.
Let's get down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the PWF Women's Championship. In this corner, Dolley Madison. Here comes Dolley. Look at that.
Wow, she is looking great.
She is looking good. She's got her turban on, and she's feeling quite well.
The crowd loves her. She's a fan favorite. She's accompanied by James Madison,
That's
her husband.
right.
Going to be her manager for this match.
Indeed.
Dolley Madison, one of the greatest first ladies. We'll see how she fares in the squared circle.
Looking pretty good here tonight, James. And her opponent, Elegant Eleanor Roosevelt. Here she comes, Elegant Eleanor. Oh, wait, what's this? FDR's not with her.
No, I think that's
Lorraine Hickok.
That's Lorena Hickok, yeah. Eleanor Roosevelt's friend.
Yeah.
Going to be her manager here tonight. But Eleanor looks tough. She looks focused, and she looks mad already.
Indeed, as
she
we
has
mentioned.
her eye on that belt.
Eleanor hadn't been to the past couple PWF events. She's been in training, as we found out. And really pushing for this women's division of the PWF, which has come to fruition.
She got her wish, and she's going to get her shot at the title.
That's it. Her and Dolley Madison now. Lorena Hickok and James Madison. On the outside of the ring, Dolley Madison, Eleanor Roosevelt in their respective corners, and it looks like this bout for the PWF Women's Championship is about to begin, James. Here we go.
Yep, Dolley Madison and Eleanor Roosevelt squaring off.
In the first ever PWF women's match and for the PWF Women's Championship, James.
They are circling each other, staring each other down. Looking to go, and they're grappling up. Now here, Dolley Madison, she gets the arm bar. Eleanor Roosevelt tries to... She reversed it now. She's got the arm bar. These two women displaying some technical prowess here.
Indeed.
They know their way around some wrestling moves.
Dolley Madison, she's stuck in that arm bar. What's she doing? She swept Eleanor's foot out from under her.
Wow.
A leg sweep from down in that prone position, and she has gone over to the ropes to... She's rubbing her arm. Boy, Eleanor really must have put some pressure on that arm.
Well, she has a lot of power.
Dolley Madison
has been
now.
in the gym.
Eleanor's getting up quickly, and Dolley and Eleanor now meeting again in the center of the ring and grappling up once more. And they are locked up hand to hand, and they are having a grappling contest. And who is going to take the upper hand here? Both of them giving it their all now.
Looks like Eleanor's starting to get the upper hand.
She is starting to get the upper hand. What's this? Dolley Madison. A kick to the midsection of Eleanor. And another kick. And another. And the grapple is broken. Dolley Madison now lunging forward towards Eleanor Roosevelt. They're down on the canvas and wailing away at one another. Rolling over. And knees and fists bashing away here.
Really
I can't tell who has the upper hand.
Well, it looks like they've separated. Now they're getting up. Dolley Madison, she's going to take a run off the ropes there. And Eleanor ducked under the clothesline. Dolley bouncing up.
Swift maneuver. Oh, my goodness.
It's a drop kick. Dolley Madison has knocked Eleanor to the ground.
Oh, my goodness. And she appears to be hurt. Dolley Madison trying to take advantage of that. Here she goes. She's going over. She's climbing up to the first. She's up on the second rope now. And here she comes with a flying elbow.
Oh. Eleanor in a lot of pain.
Eleanor looking hurt. Elegant Eleanor. She's rolling over now. She's trying to crawl away to another side of the ring. Dolley Madison, here she comes. She's picking her up by the hair now. Lifting her up, and a quick elbow from Eleanor. And Dolley Madison, she's had the wind knocked out of her. Eleanor got her right in the gut with an elbow, and she has absolutely knocked the wind out of Dolley Madison. Eleanor has a chance to recover.
James Madison, he's beating on the mat there. He's yelling something. He's not happy about that move.
Trying to encourage his wife.
Dolley Madison retreating into the corner, trying to regroup here. And Eleanor's charging right at her.
There she goes.
Dolley moved out of the way. Eleanor just smacked her head against that turnbuckle.
Oh, no.
Dolley.
She's falling back onto the canvas.
Dolley's picking her up. Looks like she... Oh, and it's a DDT.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. Dolley's going for the pin. One, two. No.
It's over.
No.
Oh, no.
Eleanor, she kicked out of that. That was close. Eleanor Roosevelt.
My goodness.
Dolley Madison was just a half second away from the PWF women's title.
Literally a Contender away. Just a moment away from victory there. My goodness.
Dolley Madison trying to maintain the momentum here. She's going to get Eleanor Roosevelt back up. Throw her against the ropes. Eleanor ducked under the clothesline. Coming back, and she gets the clothesline on Dolley.
What skill we are seeing here. What skill.
Eleanor battling back. She grabs Dolley. Picks it up. Oh, and it's a body slam. The power Eleanor Roosevelt has latent within her coming out on display here.
And she is nodding to the crowd. She is looking determined and fierce. Dolley Madison writhing on the canvas. Eleanor Roosevelt, she's coming over to her now. What's she gonna do here? Lifting Dolley Madison up off the canvas. He's tossing her up against the ropes. And what's this now? Eleanor hopping over top of the running Dolley Madison. Dolley Madison bounced backwards off the ropes. Eleanor's caught her behind the head, and oh my God, a neck breaker.
Oh my God.
My goodness, what a move.
Look at, that had to hurt. Look at that.
Dolley Madison, I don't think she knew what was going on. Eleanor Roosevelt, what a leap. She hopped over top of her, and Dolley ran into the ropes, and she started to bounce backwards. Eleanor caught her head and brought it down to the mat in a devastating maneuver.
Look at James Madison there. He's jawing at Eleanor. I don't know if he thought there was something cheap about that move or he's just not happy.
I'm not sure.
He's letting
but
Eleanor
he is really
know.
letting her have it.
And then look. Well, there's Lorena Hickok going.
Oh my goodness, what's she doing?
She's going after James Madison.
She shoved him. She shoved him onto the ground. He's towering away. She's towering over James Madison.
My God.
What a woman.
James Madison needs to pick his battles more cleverly.
Indeed he does. He is towering away. Lorena Hickok waggling her finger in his face.
James Madison needs to learn his role and stay in his place.
Indeed he does, and it appears that he's going to do so as he is remaining prone on the ground. Lorena Hickok coming back to ringside now.
Meanwhile, Eleanor still in control of this match.
In total control of this match. She is having her way with Dolley Madison here.
Yes, Eleanor really seems to be enjoying herself now, just taking great pleasure in putting the screws to Dolley Madison.
She certainly does, James. What a match this is turning out to be. And, I have to admit, of course, with a new owner, we're all up in the air. We don't know how things are going to go, but my goodness, what a great idea. What an innovation to bring in the PWF women's division. And boy, what a match we're seeing here.
What a way to
between...
start it off with.
That's it.
Eleanor, still in control. She's going to throw Dolley up against the ropes. Coming back. Oh, and it's a drop kick.
Oh my goodness, and that really connected solid.
Dolley is in a lot of trouble here.
She certainly is, gasping for breath now on the canvas, and Eleanor really relishing the moment, eating it up with the crowd here. The crowd getting hyped here now.
Eleanor's got Dolley up. Looks like she's going for a suplex here. What's it? Dolley resisting it. And then Dolley's going to get the reversal. She puts the suplex on Eleanor. Eleanor's down.
Dolley
Dolley's
trying
back
to
up.
take quick control here. She's grabbing Eleanor by the hair and slamming her head onto the canvas.
Dolley's going to bounce off the ropes there and goes for the elbow. Eleanor now taking some punishment here. Dolley's going to get her back up.
Eleanor seems to be in a world of trouble. Dolley Madison reaching out for her. What's this? Eleanor,
Oh my God.
She's got her hand stretched out. She's grabbed Dolley Madison by the throat, and she's squeezing. Now she's upright. Dolley Madison's starting to sink.
Oh my God.
Lower and lower as Eleanor rises up.
Look at the
Look
power.
At her eyes. Look at Eleanor's eyes. The fury. And Dolley Madison, she's slowly being brought down by this devastating chokehold. And what's Eleanor doing? Oh, she's lifting her up. Now she's lifting her up with a choke slam.
Choke slam.
Oh, my goodness.
My God, Dolley's in a world of pain right now.
And Eleanor, she's back. She's bounced back.
She's wasting no time. She gets Dolley back up. She's got her up, but what is this? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
It's the Hyde Park Hurricane.
She's picked her up over her back, and she's wrenching, and she's racking away. And poor Dolley Madison, her spine must be in pieces at this point. And here she goes. She's spinning around and slams down to the
my
canvas.
God.
1, 2, 3. It's over. That form. Oh, my goodness.
The technique on that Hyde Park Hurricane there.
Once you are up in that move, there is no getting out.
My God, look at James Madison. There are tears in his eyes right now.
He can't believe it. Lorena Hickok, jubilant, running into the ring and exchanging a big hug with Eleanor.
The triumphant Eleanor Roosevelt.
Indeed. And, what's this now? Here comes, it's President Trump.
Donald Trump, president of the PWF.
Here comes President Trump, and
owner and president.
Look what he has got. He has got the PWF Women's Championship. There he is. He's brandishing it now, showing it to the crowd. The beautiful PWF Women's Championship belt, which I'm assuming he's preparing to present to Eleanor Roosevelt here.
Yep, Eleanor Roosevelt about to receive the PWF Championship belt from the owner, Donald Trump.
What an historic event here at Make Wrestling Great Again. The live pay-per-view that all of you are enjoying along with us now. And who knows what else is going to be in store. Here comes Donald Trump. He's made his way to the ring now.
This capacity crowd cheering for Eleanor Roosevelt, about to receive the belt. She has broken the glass ceiling, well, basically by choke slamming Dolley Madison through it.
Indeed.
And now she's going to be a champion.
That's it. Donald Trump in the ring, and they've handed him a microphone, and it looks like we're going to have a little ceremony here. Eleanor, I just want to say congratulations, and you don't need to say anything, because I know that anything you would have to say would definitely be muffled, if you know what I mean. Because lesbian. But you are the new PWF Women's Champion. And you've bested Dolley Madison. Wouldn't have minded seeing Dolley Madison take that belt, but You came away with it. And Eleanor, you got it. You're the face of PWF women's wrestling. I could picture a bunch of other better faces, but you're what we got. And so here it is. The PWF Women's Championship belt. Congratulations. And Eleanor taking the belt off Trump, and boy, she does not look happy about his words.
No, look at... It seems like she's having a few words back at him, and... Oh, she just slapped him in the face!
She slapped
Eleanor
Donald
Roosevelt
Trump.
just slapped Donald Trump,
Just
the owner of the
slapped
PWF.
President Trump.
Trump looks
Trump?
like, well, he's gonna back down here.
He's
Lorena
taking it.
Hickok and Eleanor Roosevelt staring him down.
Lorena Hickok, her fist cocked.
He is gonna back out of the ring here.
Trump, his arms
Looks like he's
upraised, and he's
well,
got a smirk on his face.
He does. Eleanor Roosevelt's not smiling. She is mad. Wow.
But she is the new PWF Women's Champion.
Her moment of glory here, slightly spoiled by her interaction with the owner of the PWF. But she is the champion, and we'll see how things go from here.
Indeed.
The women's division certainly made a great debut.
That's it. An exciting inclusion into the Presidential Wrestling Federation. And when we come back from this commercial break, boy, do we got a match for you.
Oh my God. The Transcontinental Championship will be on the line.
That's it. And boy, what a match is it going to be when we come back.
Hey kids, are you craving some more exciting action with your favorite presidential superstars? Yeah! Well, you're in luck, because coming soon it's PWF The Game, where you can take control of your favorite presidential superstar in an all-out brawl, with many game modes, including Presidential Rumble.
I'm gonna be the last man standing.
Survival sequence.
I'm gonna survive.
And Presidential Mania.
I could lick Joe Biden.
That's right. It's Presidential Wrestling Federation The Game. Coming soon to Super NES and Sega Genesis.
And we're back. Getting ready for the Transcontinental Championship match.
That's just it. And it is a rematch of what we saw at State of Disunion.
John Quincy Adams and Andrew Jackson. Of course, John Quincy Adams coming away with the Transcontinental belt.
That's just it, a slightly skeptical match at State of Disunion, and
Well, JQA had written the contract. He chose Henry Clay as the special guest referee, who was not exactly fair.
no, well, that's just it. And this time there will be no shenanigans.
Yeah, despite all Henry Clay's shenanigans, it took an arrow in Jackson's chest from the Cherokee announcers table to really ultimately turn things in JQA's favor.
That's right.
He went away with the belt, and Jackson was left furious, demanding a rematch, and these two just trading barbs, and they've been slandering each other ever since.
Indeed, and Jackson making a quick recovery to
Indeed.
come back into this bout. What a testament to his strength.
Well, I think it's just his willpower and determination to go after John Quincy Adams by any means necessary.
Indeed.
As I said, these two slandering each other. Andy Jackson resurrecting the old accusation that John Quincy Adams was pimping women out to the Tsar of Russia during his service as a diplomat.
That's right.
John Quincy Adams countering back with old accusations about Rachel Jackson and her divorce maybe not being legal at the time she married Andy. Just a lot of bad blood between these two. And
Well, that's just it.
it all came to a head on Wednesday Night War.
That's it. Let's remind our listeners of last week on Wednesday Night War, where things really came to a head.
John Quincy Adams in the center of the ring with Louis Robards. That's
Indeed.
Rachel Jackson's first husband. This is
That's
really
right.
a rather low maneuver on John Quincy Adams'
It certainly
part.
appears to be.
Really rubbing it in to Andrew Jackson.
Absolutely.
What's this? What's this? It's Andrew Jackson!
There's Jackson.
It's Andrew Jackson!
Who's that with him?
He's in a fury!
That's a whole army of Russian prostitutes.
My God, it's a whole army of
Andy
Russian
Jackson
prostitutes.
coming out of the ring accompanied by a legion of Russian prostitutes. I've never
My
seen
goodness.
so many Russian prostitutes in all my life.
Lord knows I have, James, but I never would have expected John Quincy Adams as the daddy to these women.
No, I can't believe this. What's going to happen here? Looks like Louis Robards is taking the mic. He has something to say to Jackson.
Oh my goodness, what could this mean?
Looks like Andy brought all the whores except Rachel.
Oh my God, and Jackson looks furious.
Trail of
Oh
Tears!
my God,
Trail of Tears! He just gave Louis Robards
Trail
a
of
trail of tears.
Tears!
And the Russian prostitutes are attacking John Quincy Adams!
Oh my God!
They're swarming him! My God!
It's unbelievable. The prostitutes are swarming on JQA. He can't fend himself.
And of course, that was the chaos that went down on Wednesday Night War.
Indeed, it was hard to get those images out of one's mind, James.
That's right. It's all been leading up to this match, and it's all going to be resolved here one way or another.
That's it. There was a lot of beef over whether the State of Disunion match was square. But, well, this time around,
That's why we got a rematch.
that's it.
And let's go down to ringside for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout is for the Transcontinental Championship. In this corner, the Transcontinental Champion, John Quincy Adams. Here he comes. There's John Quincy Adams. He's got his belt. He is looking good. He's looking confident.
Well, he's got quite a match on his hands here. I don't know how confident I would be if I were him right now.
Indeed.
He's better have some kind of trick up his sleeve if he thinks he's going to get in the ring with Andy Jackson and walk out of it.
Well, that's for sure. And his opponent, Andrew Jackson.
There he comes, old Hickory. He is storming to the ring,
He is,
wasting no
he
time.
is eager to get this underway.
Into the ring now, grabbing JQA by the head and a knee to the face. Oh my
These
God!
two are already going at
They're
it.
already. It's already happening. JQA
The referee
with
has
a
rung
knee
the
to
bell. They're
face.
starting off.
Jackson hammering lefts and rights. JQA trying to squirm away.
He's got to regroup here and get himself collected. Andrew Jackson coming out hot. John Quincy Adams backing away.
And Jackson seems to be standing back and taunting him, waving him on,
Goading John Quincy Adams to fight.
saying, "Come on, come at me. Take a shot."
JQA inching towards him. Looks like Jackson's just thrust out his face, just giving JQA a free shot to his face, and looks like JQA is going to oblige. He just hit Andy Jackson in the face, and Jackson returned the
Oh
blow.
my God!
John Quincy Adams is down.
Oh my God!
Jackson.
Oh my God, Jackson! He stuck his face out. JQA took the bait, went for a blow. Jackson, unfazed, retaliated, and JQA is down on the mat. And Jackson now, what's he doing? He's grabbed JQA's legs. He's got him in a Boston Crab. He's wrenching back and forth. JQA slamming his hands off the mat. He's crawling towards the ropes. The referee asking if he wants to submit. He's saying no, but he's
I can't believe it.
desperately trying for the ropes here.
That's-
Jackson inflicting severe
The
punishment.
Boston Crab, one of JQA's own special maneuvers. Jackson looking to particularly insult him by putting him in it now.
Indeed, now he's letting him out of it. He's letting him out of it now. Oh my goodness, what are we going to say here? He's picking JQA up off the mat. He's whipping around, tossing him into the turnbuckle. He's running full force, and a flying elbow into the turnbuckle. JQA is face down on the mat.
JQA in trouble.
Jackson, now he's going to the top rope.
What's he doing?
Oh my God, he's setting up a flying elbow drop. Here he comes. JQA moves out of the way.
Jackson slammed against the canvas.
Oh my goodness, I think Jackson dislocated his shoulder. JQA, he moved out of the way. He rolled away at the last second. And Jackson is hurt.
JQA back up.
Trying to recover. He's over to the ropes. He's picking himself up.
He's going over to Jackson, and look, he's got him in a Boston Crab.
He's put Jackson in a Boston Crab.
JQA returning the favor.
And Jackson slamming his fists off of the canvas.
Jackson in it.
Said no, he doesn't want to surrender.
He is in excruciating pain.
Reaching out for the ropes desperately.
Jackson in a lot of trouble.
Jackson now trying to summon every bit of energy in his body. What's he doing? He's done a push-up and he's leaped towards it.
He's got the rope.
He's pulled himself out of it. And he's trying to turn himself around.
John Quincy Adams forced to break the hold. He's back up, but he's grabbed Jackson by the leg. Oh, and he just headbutted him right in the groin.
Goodness. Just dropping himself. The full weight.
Headbutt to the groin. Wow.
A devastating maneuver. And Jackson in a world of pain, squirming on the canvas.
John Quincy Adams now. He's getting Andrew Jackson up. What's he doing? He's going for... Oh, it's a pile driver!
Oh, boy, and what a quick and devastating pile driver that was.
John Quincy Adams displaying some technique here.
Indeed.
Bouncing back from a disastrous start to this match, and now he looks like he is in control.
It certainly does look like he's in control, ready to defend his title.
He picks Jackson up now. What's he doing? Oh, he's getting him in a half Nelson. He is working that shoulder that Jackson may have injured when he flew up the top
crying
rope now.
out in pain.
Jackson in a lot of pain.
Sweat pouring from his brow.
He's got to do something here. Jackson now. Looks like... Oh, he just elbowed JQA in the midsection. And again.
Oh, and JQA, now he's hopping up. He's hopping up and down off the canvas. Who's going to break first? Is Jackson going to be able to break JQA's hold? Yes! He's broken it. JQA is let go. Andrew Jackson, he's free.
Jackson now takes a run against the ropes. He bounces back. And a clothesline.
Oh, a devastating clothesline.
Jackson, another bounce off the ropes and a leg drop.
Oh, my goodness.
Andy Jackson now.
Now it appears to be in total control.
He gets John Quincy Adams up. And he's going for the full Nelson.
Ooh.
Just applying a intense pressure to John Quincy Adams. JQA in a lot of pain.
JQA shrieking in torment.
He is in trouble here. He is nowhere near the ropes. I don't know how he's going to break this hold. The Chief Justice asking him if he wants to submit. He is saying no, but I don't know how long he could hang on.
I don't think he could hang on too long.
Oh my God.
His shrieking, he sounds almost like a woman.
The Transcontinental belt, it hangs in the balance here.
Adams on the verge of giving up, but what's this? It's Henry Clay.
It's Henry Clay.
Henry Clay's
What's
appeared.
he doing here?
And Jackson sees him. He's hurled John Quincy Adams down to the mat like a used condom.
Henry Clay making his way to the ring. He and Jackson jawing each other. Clay,
what's this?
Here.
It's the Russian prostitutes.
The Russian prostitutes.
The Russian
They're coming out.
Here they come.
Coming up behind Clay. He doesn't see him.
Oh my God.
That's 6, 7, 8 Russian prostitutes. They're swarming Henry Clay.
They are beating on Henry Clay.
He is down. They are stomping him into the ground. Look at Jackson. He is just laughing now. He's turned his attention back to John Quincy Adams. John Quincy Adams now.
Whimpering in the corner somewhat. Jackson approaching. And JQA, he's trying to put his hands up in self-defense, but Jackson, he's grabbing him by the throat and picking him up.
Oh my God!
What's he gonna do here? He's grabbing him. Oh my God! Trail of Tears!
Trail of Tears!
Trail of Tears!
It's the Trail of Tears!
Trail of Tears! It's over!
1, 2,
3!
it's over! It's over!
Jackson!
Jackson!
Is the new Transcontinental Champion!
My God!
Andrew
Look at
Jackson!
John Quincy Adams is unconscious in the center of the ring. Henry Clay is unconscious on the concrete
Look
now.
at the Russian
prostitutes. They're coming into the ring to congratulate Andy Jackson.
They're hoisting him up. Andrew Jackson being hoisted up by
He's
the
being
Russian
carried
prostitutes.
on the shoulders of 7, 8. I don't know how many prostitutes there are. They
Looks
just
like there's
seem
8
to
or
be
9.
multiplying.
8 or 9 Russian prostitutes hoisting Andrew Jackson up. He's
Meanwhile,
got the
Jackson
belt.
hoisting the belt.
My
Wow.
goodness, what a crazy turn of events here. Andrew Jackson, the new Transcontinental Champion.
He's finally prevailed over John Quincy Adams and finally
Indeed,
able
he has.
to subvert the nefarious influence of Henry Clay. Ultimately, it was his loyal army of prostitutes who had their bone to pick with John Quincy Adams about something.
Indeed, they
maybe,
did.
Maybe he did owe them some money, or maybe just Jackson paid them
Well, James,
$20 each to be here.
I'm sure there's going to be an investigation into this because, you know, we did see some outside interference in this match, but my
Well,
goodness, what a match it was.
Luckily, the interference didn't make its way to the ring, and
That's just it.
we got to see Andy Jackson and JQA go at it fair and square, and John Quincy Adams has lost the belt.
That's it. He has lost the belt. There he is. He's over. He's in the corner of the ring with Henry Clay.
The two of them are going to have to go back to the drawing board and rethink how they're going to approach their careers here in the PWF.
That's just it. As it is, Andrew Jackson, the new Transcontinental Champion of the Presidential Wrestling Federation. And when we come back,
We're going
the
to
PWF Championship.
We're going to find out who George Washington's opponent is in the steel cage match.
That's it. The PWF Championship is on the line in a steel cage match. George Washington against
The number
your
one contender.
guess is as good as mine, James. The number one contender, that's it. But who could that be? We'll find out in just a moment.
Hey kids, are you craving more exciting action with your favorite presidential superstars?
Yeah!
That's great, because now we have the Presidential Wrestling Federation Superstar Action Figures.
Cool!
You can collect all of your favorite presidential superstars and engage in one-on-one battle, or tag team battle, or recreate your own presidential rumble or survival sequence. You could even create your own presidential mania.
Awesome!
Featuring Abraham Lincoln,
I'm gonna do the rail splitter!
Harry Truman,
The buck stops here!
Calvin Coolidge, and Richard Nixon.
I'm no crook!
That's right. Collect all your favorite presidential superstars today. Ring sold separately.
And we're back here at the Trump Plaza Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City, which is totally electrified, I might add.
Yep, this capacity crowd going wild in anticipation for the main event.
Absolutely. What an event we've seen thus far.
And now we've got the steel cage erected on the
And
ring
what an
here.
imposing monument
Well,
this is.
it's a
Pure American steel.
course American steel, and Of course, a steel cage match. The two wrestlers will be in the ring, and they can only win by climbing up and out over the top of the steel cage.
That's it. They need to get over the top of the steel cage.
And whoever does that will be the PWF champion. Of course, the reigning champion, George Washington.
A fan favorite
this
here.
Match. And his opponent, the number one contender of the PWF, we don't know who it is.
Well, I was just going to say, that brings us to an interesting point, James. We don't know. Who is the number one contender?
I mean, I got to assume it's Abraham
I'm thinking
Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln.
The
rail splitter. Deserving of a rematch.
Yep, he fought George Washington at State of Disunion on the verge of victory before the CCW interfered. He is the presidential Rumble champion. He's got to be considered the top contender by any measure. I expect we're about to see an epic steel cage match between George Washington and Abraham Lincoln.
That's just it.
We're going to find out one way or another as we go down to ringside.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a steel cage match for the PWF Championship. That crowd going absolutely bananas here.
This place is shaking.
Indeed, I can't feel my own heartbeat.
Wow.
In this corner, the PWF champion, George Washington.
There he
My
is.
goodness, looking as dignified as ever.
I mean,
George Washington making his way to the ring, and my God, what an impressive figure he cuts, James.
he just looks like a champion.
He does.
If you look up champion in the dictionary, the picture would be somebody who looks like this. Just look at him.
Indeed.
He is ready to go here and ready to defend his title against whoever. He's
Yeah,
at somewhat of a
that's it.
disadvantage here, not knowing who his opponent will be.
Well, that's just it, James. There's a bit of a mental play on this match as, well, we don't know. Washington certainly doesn't know. Who is the top contender? I
Well,
mean,
we're about to find out, because here comes our PWF owner, Donald Trump, is going to come down to the ring and announce who
Well,
the
that's
number
right.
one
Here comes
contender
Donald Trump.
is.
here comes Donald Trump, and apparently he's going to be announcing the number one contender here. I mean, I think we could safely assume Lincoln, but we'll see what
anything can happen in the PWF. We're about to find out.
Anything could happen, and we'll see what Donald Trump has to say.
He's got the microphone, and he is inside the steel cage, and he is in the ring.
Gentlemen and broads, tonight's main event is super important. We're talking about the PWF Championship, and we've seen the PWF, how it's been falling off in the ratings. Not doing so good. We're going to turn it around. We're going to bring things back to normal. We're going to bring them above and beyond. We're going to take things to the next level. We're going to make wrestling great again. That's right. Going to make wrestling great again, as we said. And what we need to do is set up a great championship bout. You need a great fight. You need something legendary. You need Ali Frazier. You need Ali Foreman to rumble in the jungle. You remember it. And we need something just akin to that for the PWF. And this number one contender, he is the greatest wrestler. He has the best physique. He has the best look. He's got the hottest wife. He is altogether the greatest athlete in history, as well as probably the smartest man in history. And if you don't already know who it is, you're about to find out. Oh my God!
Trump just hit
Donald
Washington
Trump.
with the mic.
Donald
Trump is beating George Washington. He's the #1 contender.
He's wailing on George
Oh my
Washington
God.
with a microphone.
Washington was caught totally by surprise. Donald
What?
Trump is beating him in the back of the head with that microphone.
Blood is drawn.
Donald Trump, he's stomping George Washington into the ground.
And now-
Washington was totally off guard there.
Trump smiling, beckoning the crowd who is eating it up.
Wow. He is picking George Washington up off the canvas here.
This is unbelievable, James.
He is, my God, Donald Trump, the #1 contender. He throws George Washington up against the ropes and he
What's
hits him
that?
with a
Ooh.
clothesline. Donald Trump,
Washington, he got blindsided so early.
He
Oh my
doesn't know
God,
what's
this is
going on
unfair.
here. Well, Donald Trump is the owner. I guess he makes the rules. He is the #1 contender.
I suppose that's so. Don't
He's-
Trump
wow.
now. He's picking Washington back up again. Ooh, there's a quick knee to the face.
Oh.
And picking Washington up further now, bending Washington over. And look, he's leaning him down. And ooh, a big pile driver into the ground.
George Washington he is out. Look at him. He is totally been blindsided here.
I don't believe this.
Donald Trump,
Trump seems to know it.
he bounced up off the ropes, coming back, and a leg drop.
Ooh.
He is just giving it to George Washington.
Seems to be toying with him.
Trump now scrambling to the steel cage. He looks to be climbing up. He looks to try to get a quick victory here. And
That's just it. I think he might just claim a quick victory
no,
here.
there's George Washington is up. He's going
Washington's
for
up. He's stirring. He's going
grabbed
after
him
Trump.
by the ankle.
He's got him
He's
by the leg.
dragging him down off
pulling
that
him in.
cage.
He's pulling him down.
George Washington getting a second win here. Donald Trump could be in trouble.
That's just right. He could be in trouble. Trump. Oh, he slammed down onto the mat. Washington now. Oh, a big elbow. Right to the face of Donald Trump.
Washington now turning this around. This is the George Washington we expected to see here.
Indeed it is.
Washington now getting Trump up and a body slam.
Oh, my goodness. And what power behind that. What anger.
Washington
behind
wasting
that.
no time. Washington now getting Trump up again. And it's a hip toss.
Oh, my goodness. He whipped him right over.
Wow. Washington in control now.
That's it for the first time in this fight. George Washington seems to be asserting himself as the PWF champion.
He's picking Donald Trump up off the mat. Looks like he might be setting him up for a farewell address
What's he
here.
gonna
and then-
do
Oh,
here?
Donald Trump
Oh.
just hit him with a low blow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my God, that was low. Donald Trump.
Oh, my God.
Washington in a lot of pain. Donald Trump, what's this?
Washington, his face is red and flushed, almost turning purple. He can't even draw a breath.
Donald Trump now getting a hold of the injured Washington, and he looks to be setting up for... Oh, it's the art of the deal!
Oh, my God, it's the art
He
of the
gave
deal.
him the art of the deal!
It's the art of the
I
deal.
can't believe it, George Washington!
He's screaming in pain. It's got to be over.
Oh my
It's
God!
got to be over.
Trump now, he's going to climb up and out of the cage. There's no way Washington is going to be able to get to him in time. Donald Trump looks
No
to be
way.
somewhat
Donald
taking
Trump.
his time.
Look at him.
He's waving to the crowd on his way up the steel
He
cage.
knows he's won it. He's at the top.
He's showboating
He's
and
swinging his leg
what's
over.
this?
What?
Washington is up.
Oh, my God.
He's charging up. He's
Oh, my
scrambling up the
God.
side of the cage. He's grabbed a hold of Trump.
Washington.
They're at the top. They're right at the top on the
Oh,
edge
my
of the
God, they're
cage.
trading
Washington
blows.
has him.
They're trading blows at the top of the cage.
Washington.
It's unbelievable.
Washington grabs a hold of him and it's a suplex
Oh,
on
my
the top
God.
of the cage.
I think he's
My
killed him.
God.
I think he's killed him.
They're both down. Both men down in the ring. Wow. This capacity crowd is shocked.
That's it. At least one of them might be dead.
I don't know who's going to get up first. Both men have been put through a lot of punishment so far.
That's for sure.
Looks like George Washington slowly getting to his feet.
Here he
On the
comes.
other side of the ring, Trump now crawling towards the corner. George Washington is up. Donald Trump on his knees. Washington looks mad. He's stomping Donald Trump on his knees. He's
He's shaking his head no. He's
saying
begging
no.
for mercy. Washington, he stormed over and he says, yes, you are going to pay. And here he comes, George Washington. What's this? Washington, I think he's going for the farewell address. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Washington's down.
He's down, and he's out.
I don't know how that happened. Donald Trump looked like he hit him in the face, but I can't imagine.
It was so fast.
Look at that. I think he just tossed brass knuckles away. That's what he was reaching in his pocket
I think you're right,
for.
James.
Oh my God. George Washington is absolutely out
And
cold.
Donald Trump is climbing
He's
up
climbing.
the steel cage.
He's not showboating this time. He's scrambling to get out of there.
He's
and
making
look at
quick
him.
work of it.
He's going up.
I think this is over.
He's going over.
Oh my goodness.
And this is over.
Oh, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Oh my God. Donald
Trump is the winner. He's
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and new PWF champion, Donald Trump.
Oh my
can't
God.
believe it.
I don't believe it.
George Washington.
I don't believe it.
George Washington in the center of the ring. He is still unconscious. Donald Trump. He is picking up the PWF championship
He's
belt.
hoisting it aloft. Look at him. He is gloating. He's got a smirk on his face.
The crowd is stunned. They can't believe it.
Donald Trump quite pleased with himself. Washington still coming to. Oh my goodness, what a harsh reality
Oh my.
George Washington is going to awaken to.
Donald Trump, owner of the PWF, and now it's champion.
What an unbelievable turn of
believe it.
events.
Donald Trump looks like he is making his way out of here. I think he would take the opportunity to showboat with a speech in the center of the ring, but I think he wants to get out of here before George Washington wakes up.
I think you're right.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I certainly don't either. My God, I never expected things to go this way. What an unbelievable... Well, can we even talk about this? I don't know. I mean, he's our boss.
Well, that's right. He is our boss, and he is, I'm sure, a fine champion, the greatest champion the PWF has ever known or will ever known.
That's it.
Absolutely great. Great champion. Great.
Totally deserved the belt.
Great signatures on our paychecks.
Yes.
He's just great all around.
That's just it.
That being said,
and we've
wow.
certainly made wrestling great again here tonight.
It is very great. And there's George Washington waking up.
There he is. He's coming to, and he is not looking happy,
He
James.
is very upset.
He is screaming obscenities.
Wow.
That's awkward.
I haven't heard him swear like that since the Battle of Monmouth.
Yeah, it's been quite a while, that's for sure.
He is mad, and he's going to want another chance back at that belt, I am sure. He's going to have to face his own boss to get it. That's going to be an awkward situation.
Indeed it is. Donald Trump, the president of the PWF, and now champion. PWF champion.
That's right.
My goodness. What a turn of events here.
What an exciting pay-per-view event here. Well worth the $29.95 that was automatically deducted from all of your bank accounts when you
double
clicked
or
on
triple that, James.
Yeah,
My
it should
God.
be
The action we've seen tonight aged me about 15 years.
Wow. Couple titles changing hands. A brand new first-time women's championship.
Yes.
The tag team champions defending their belts.
This is it. This is the Trump era of the PWF.
Well, it certainly is.
And in so many ways. And, well, we can't wait to join you again to bring you more action with your favorite presidential superstars right here with the Presidential Wrestling Federation. I'm Stunning Steve Lincoln Douglas.
And I am James J. Hamilton.
And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for listening.